Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us for From Search to Sale, a location marketing masterclass. White Pages is pleased to partner with the New South Wales government to bring you this Small Business Month event. My name's Karan Moore. I work with the White Pages and I work as the digital content manager. I've been with the business for over 10 years, and in my experience, I've dealt with large enterprise clients as well as small to medium businesses. And I guess been through the journey of the opportunities that exist and obviously the challenges that exist in this ever changing digital space. So hopefully, I'm able to share a few perspectives with you through this presentation. Just to also let you know, this is a pre-recorded session to avoid any technical hiccups. Hopefully everyone can hear me and see the presentation. We will send out the slides after the session and respond to any questions you have. So please pop any questions you have in the panel on your screen, and a member of the team will get back to you. So today we're going to take you through a few digital marketing essentials for local businesses. We will cover over the next 30 minutes some background and insights as to why digital tools are so important for businesses like yours, and also the platforms that we believe are most important to focus on across search engines and social media, and how to obviously go about getting listed on these and keeping on top of them. So let's kick off. We've got the customer journey here. And the important thing here to understand is the changing customer journey in relation to digital marketing. So we know that Australians research online but prefer to purchase in person. In fact, it may surprise you that in the retail industry, more than 95% of purchases actually happen in store, which is great for small businesses with bricks and mortar locations. However, it's really important to have a digital presence to be considered for new customers, as Australians know where they're going and what they want to purchase before arriving at your location in most instances, which is why they would obviously have done their research online to purchase offline. So for service-based businesses such as beauty salons and hospitality, this means having a list of all the products and services that you offer, the prices and things like that, which just makes it comfortable for that end customer to see online and then come in store to make a more informed decision. This slide really showcases some of the search trends. We know that the number of internet enabled devices is increasing, with the average Australian now owning 3.5 or 3.5 smartphone being the most owned device type. So over 90% of Aussies actually obviously have a smartphone, and smartphones are used to make searches and to access social media than any other device type. A huge third of searches are made on a phone and are related to a location. Consumers are looking for something that's near them, which presents a huge opportunity for businesses like yours and is reflected in the stat of nearly a 33-time growth of near me searches in the past 5 years. This is now decreasing, however, as consumers assume that device actually knows where they physically are, with more and more devices being GPS enabled. Of these, we know that 79% or nearly 80% really go to visit a location that they have searched for within the next 24 hours. The results, this next bit, which really showcases the results displayed on a search engine, have changed over the years, with search engines owning more and more of the content and investing in this. A typical search engine like a Google or Yahoo or Bing. 40% of searches don't actually result in a click, and consumers are expecting to find the information that they're looking for without actually leaving the search engine results page. We'll talk about a little bit more about this in the slides to come. Moving on to the future of search, it's been forecasted that nearly 50% of searches will be made by a voice enabled device or by voice in 2020, which is, I guess, slightly ambitious. However, it is something that needs to be considered in local marketing, as every smartphone really has a voice assistant in Siri or Google Assistant, or Cortana for Microsoft. With more and more in-homes and the rise of, I guess, in-home devices like the Amazon Alexa, the Google Home, and the Apple HomePod, we will go into this a little bit more in the later in the session. Let's get started on ensuring, though, that your business has a good digital presence. And I guess no prizes for guessing. Google is by far the most used search engine. And so let's start with Google. There are options that can appear when you conduct a local search in Google. This often is the discovery or indirect search result on the left there in the display of a local pack, which is various options that match the search in a geographical area, which displays three results, as you can see, and users can click for more options. For more direct searches like McGrath and Associates, if you've dealt with them or heard of that name, which is a specific business name search, Google displays a knowledge panel provided it has the business details to display. The local listings on Google are driven by Google My Business, or GMB, which is Google's business directory. Every business can have a listing and are able to manage changes through the Google My Business portal, which in turn forms what appears on the Google Knowledge Panel or local listing 3-pack. There are several benefits of having a Google My Business listing. One is obviously expanding your business's online visibility. We know more and more people are using search to get in contact with businesses. Also include the essentials on your business, and we'll touch a little bit on what we define as critical when you are looking to set up your Google My Business. It also acts as an ad for your business. So consumers will decide based on what they see here if they want to become a customer. Remember, we said earlier in the piece that nearly 40% of searches don't result in a click. So this is potentially the first impression that a consumer will have about your business. It also carries weight in local search ranking algorithms. It's free, which is great, and forms the makeup of a search engine results page or your SERP. Few questions to ask yourself, I guess, as a Google My Business, as an owner of a business, and whether you are listed on GMB. There are a few scenarios that we can go through. Either your business is not listed and you need to create a listing, or your business is listed and you need to verify it, or your business is listed and it's verified, but it's a legacy from a previous business owner or employee and you aren't sure of the login details, or your business is listed and it's verified already, but it's not actively being managed. And last is your business is listed, verified, and being managed. We'll quickly tackle a few of these scenarios and then move onto the dashboard, which is what forms the element or what the driver is for the Google My Business, and go through some of the what's important to maintain. So let's look at one of the first scenarios, which is your business is not listed and you need to create a listing. You obviously been doing an amazing job at attracting your customers in other ways. So let's try and get you more of a good thing going with the Google listing. You also, we've suggested what you need to do if you haven't set this up. So it's google.com/business and get on the Google button. You will need a Google account to do this. So make sure you set one of these up first if you don't have one already. You'll then be asked to search for your business. If you see your business, click on it, even if it's not the right details, you will be able to change this later. Once you've input your correct information, you will need to verify it. Then the other scenario where your business is listed and you need to verify it. Hopefully your users have done a good job in inputting accurate information on your business, and likewise Google finding appropriate information from other websites to complete your details. Let's get you owning and ensuring that your details are correct and access to the GMB dashboard so you can access useful insights. This is a similar process to those who aren't listed. However, you can simply go to the Own the Business and start the journey to owning your Google My Business here. And it's highlighted there as well, as you can see on the screen. As we ran through this fairly quickly, you may have to wait for your postcard to appear before continuing with the setup. Any of you who haven't claimed your listing and would like a video on how to do so, you can also pop your email address in the questions box and we will send out a how-to video. For those who have their business, claimed but aren't sure of login credentials, try going into it from your Google account. If that fails, then you will need to request management rights from whoever verified it to avoid any duplicate business listings. For those who have already claimed your Google My Business, great job. Let's run through how to get the most from it. All right, let's go into the features of the platform so you can familiarize yourself with the features. It's a nice and easy to use platform. The features of the platform may vary depending on how you service your customers and what business category your business falls under. So we've got the dashboard, which is top level information and quick posting, and of course, Google trying to sell you something. And then there's the navigation panel on the left. So it starts with posts. This is new for this year. It allows relevant information such as promotions, events, and other business information. It's not too widely used currently, so utilizing this could provide a competitive advantage. It can really make your business stand out. Images can also be added, and they can also be added to posts to increase engagement with them. Then you've got info, and this is really important. It's your key information or name, address, phone number, or NAP data, web link, opening hours, what services you offer. This should really be the starting point and a bare minimum to update. Just something else to call out here as well with the attributes. This can give you a competitive advantage. There are options within here that you should use based on your business, which can help organic search. Example, wheelchair accessibility, LBGT friendly, whether you have toilets, etc. Insights, again, these are fantastic. Find out what customers are searching for to find within your business, whether customers are searching for your business name or category to find you. Some tips are offered here by Google. Example here tells us that your business receives more clicks if they have photos. Clicks to your business, example like website, call, directions, great indications for visit intent. Photo engagement is useful too. There are also comparisons with similar businesses. Reviews, I know we're kind of not in line, but keep on top of these, as advocacy is key to decision making. You can read and respond to reviews via GMB. And then photos, you can upload videos and photos here and categorize them. You can also see what user generated content has been added. Then you go to the website. Of course, if you don't have a website, you can actually create one through Google right here. And there are various options available for creating the website itself. You can also review where users have suggested edits to your business in settings. And there are other things that you may choose to have in there. You have a question and answer section where you can add these, and users, this is great for FAQs. So there are quite a lot of attributes in GMB. What's most important? What are some of the most important attributes on a search engine? It really depends on what your goal is and how advanced you are currently. So if you already manage your information easily, then maybe think about some of the posts to give you competitive advantage. Otherwise, I believe there are about 8 essential paths to being found. All right, so the top GMB categories for someone that I guess hasn't thought about all of your GMB profile and what makes for a good Google My Business profile. One, obviously, the contact information, beg your pardon, that goes without saying. It's critical to have the accurate address and phone number, web address. NAT profile should match exactly everywhere it is listed for consistency. Example, Avenue or AVE should always be considered for SEO purposes. You also need to add the number. So if a user looks on Street View, they see your business and not another on the street. Category is very important to get right as well. This will form the basis of whether you appear in an indirect search. So if someone is searching for a florist in Wollongong, rather than the name of your florist business, you should appear in local search listings on the search engine. Opening hours ever critical, as we saw before, and open now sign and searches are on the increase. It's important that these are accurate and amended on public holidays, so there are no nasty surprises for customers turning up when you close, and they can be added anytime, so you don't have to wait until Christmas or Easter to change your hours. Reviews, again, ever important to manage your reputation. Ask your customers to review you, and these can make or break a business. There's also a growing trend where people are looking for businesses with ratings of more than 4. Photos, again, users can upload photos as well as the owner. So it's important to keep on top of those to ensure that you add your own and that are a true reflection of your business. An example would be a storefront image is also really important to customers that are on their way to find your business. Other ones can be quite tricky inside shopping centers. Google is currently testing using images as they are a key feature on mobile local pack, making it even more essential to have a great hero image. A business description, so your chance to explain what your business does, as a business name might not necessarily explain what you do. And this is where categories can be a bit broad. So if you have a unique selling point, you can pop this in here too. Services, this is a fairly new feature which allows user to add, or sorry, the author to add a list of services and prices for specific areas like a restaurant. You could have menu in there in the hospitality industry. This only shows on mobile currently and is only available for select categories. It's again great for search and helps a user make an informed decision about visiting you over a competitor. And then the booking feature, this is for service level businesses only, and you need to be partnered with a Google approved booking partner, as an example, Dimi, but it's great to get commitment to a sale prior to a visit to your bricks and mortar store. So I know we spoke of reviews, and again, we know that, I mean, I don't mean to harp on this, but again, we know that 88% of consumers actually trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. I know for me personally, I'd love to, know what a complete stranger is saying as opposed to about a business. And I've sometimes tweaked my search to only give businesses that have a rating of 4 plus when I'm looking to transact with that business. So it becomes quite critical. So Google's aim is also to display the most relevant search results. So while completing this information, it can't guarantee that your business will show up in a local pack. It certainly increases the chance of doing so. For example, a company called Conversion Science Sciences, apologies, did some interesting research into Google reviews and their effect on search engine visibility. They found that the listings in the first three pack have an average of 472% more reviews than the listings in the second three pack, which appear when you click to show more. Essentially, again, re-emphasizes the importance of having updated and relevant reviews. Also, wanted to show you an example of a business that we helped set up and enrich their GMB content and the results that they saw at the back of it. The directions is a best indicator of intent, obviously, to visit the location, and these increased by nearly 200% by adding the information that we just ran through earlier, with calls and web visits from this channel also doubling. You can check your business performance within your GMB account. Once you've updated the information we've ran through, check back in a couple of months to compare performance. Want to highlight also Bing. Let's not forget Bing. Bing is the second largest search engine in Australia and is one of the 50 most visited sites on the internet. There are nearly 190 million searches made on Bing in Australia each month. Bing has a similar local listing offering to Google My Business. It's called Bing Places and includes similar information as Google My Business. A lot of businesses actually don't bother with Bing, including some of the large enterprise customers I work with. However, Bing powers other channels because it's owned by Microsoft. So the default search engine on majority of the desktop computers is Bing. Also, getting your business looking great on Bing could provide you with a real competitive advantage. Bing also powers Yahoo searches. Therefore, as mentioned before, the majority of voice assistants also use Bing. Voice assistants offer just an option or two, and so it becomes quite important to have as much information and accurate information within Bing in order to improve local search results, so your business is offered as an option by a voice assistant. And since we're on the topic of voice, I guess the local information dominates the top queries on voice search. Local business information, customer service, event information, and promotions for the majority of top voice searches, which are on the rise as discussed. Make sure your business details are correct on GMB and Bing to help your business appear on growing number of voice searches. These local search optimization tools that we've discussed so far are just one part of search engine marketing. There are, of course, other aspects of search engine marketing, such as paid ads and search engine optimization. What I love about SEO or local search optimization is that it's free and most relevant for small to medium businesses. And search engines are really investing in presenting relevant local search results within their own search engine results page. Also wanted to talk about social and how important it is as a channel. So social media channels are also investing in local, and another place that obviously should be maintained to help grow your business. We as Australians are addicted to social media, and over a third of the population are using social more than 5 times a day, spending more time on social than search engines. Facebook, as you would imagine, is quite popular and is more used than search engines and is a great tool due to word of mouth marketing. You can get from the platform. Facebook is more used than search engines and is a great tool due to the word of mouth marketing you can get from the platform and user generated content from advocates of your business. Facebook is a channel that often consumers search for the most up to date information. As with the search engines, Facebook is investing in local. The Facebook local app launched last year to find local businesses in the area. So it's really important to be on and maintain comments. I've recommended having a page for each location you have to aid a local search. Respond promptly to comments and reviews on your business, just like you do with your GMB or Google, and also update Facebook with any events. Example, if you're a pub that runs a Parma night every Tuesday, also ensure you're updating your opening hours here and also images as you do with your search engines. For any of you not on Facebook with your business, just jot this link down to get started. Apart from Facebook, there are other social channels like Instagram. Insta now has over 1 billion users, and Instagram is the fastest growing social media channel. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this channel, it's image and video focused. Over 50% of users interact with businesses on Insta. So while images and videos may not work for some business categories, such as accountants or funeral directors, it's great for aspirational businesses such as hospitality, retail, and florists, hairdressers, etc. Instagram is like Twitter in that it's searchable by hashtag. So make sure to tag your location, business name, and relevant category information in any posts, such as a cafe that serves brunch, to tag this image with hashtag brunch and any relevant terms such as hashtag avocado, hashtag breakfast example. Instagram allows posts, but also stories, which are short-term videos. Should Instagram align with your business and goals, set up a business profile to again gain access to insights and add information about your business, including the all important location. And then Foursquare. So again, it's a very lesser known social platform, and it's used mainly for discovering and sharing info about local businesses and attractions. It's more popular in the US. The key feature to Foursquare is its mapping functionality, which powers navigation networks for businesses such as Uber. So advice again to check if you are listed on Foursquare and add the essentials like your name, address, phone number, or name, address, presence, um, category, image, and hours, and you can get started at business.foursquare.com. Last but not least, certainly, is the truly tried and tested white pages. We've been around for over 135 years, and we've connected businesses for that time. 1 in 3 Australians use the white pages network, and it is higher in the regional areas, particularly in New South Wales, at about 41%. And higher again if you're targeting a demographic that's over 50, and 60% then with if you're targeting over 65s that are using the white pages. Listing with the white pages means your businesses appear in the print directory. Obviously, the white pages digital platforms, which is the online site and the mobile site, that has millions of searches per month, and crucial telephone directory services such as Telstra's directory assistance service. And finally, just to recap, listing your location across the major platforms allows your business to be found, and important to be listed. It is important to be listed across multiple platforms as different customers use different platforms. It's important to get these right before looking at other aspects of search engine marketing or paid advertising to be considered. You need really to be found on Google, Bing, Facebook, Instagram, Foursquare, white pages. So these, I believe, are quite crucial in that connection journey, and ensuring your business really is found wherever a customer is looking for you. Again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you found this session valuable. The slides will be shared with you soon, so don't worry if you missed anything. To get your free white pages listing, a health check of your current online listings, or for more details on how white pages can help your local marketing, please visit get.whitepages.com.au. Also, the New South Wales government is committed to making New South Wales the easiest place to start or grow a business. To find out more about support available for your business, I encourage you to connect with the New South Wales Government Business Connect Advisory Services at industry.newsouthwales.gov.au. Thank you.